We've had some people that have done really well with trading NFTs. We've had some people that got in really early to the base blockchain, traded the bald token. They got in early enough and they made, one of our clients made $1 million.
Holy moly.
2 weeks, made $1 million from a $10,000 investment.
Alrighty guys, we're here at Australian Crypto Convention at the Tapping Into Crypto stall. This is an exciting venture for us.
Melbourne, baby.
We got our own, we got our own backboard, we got our own couches. We couldn't get Have a Nice Face on here, but
That's
we
a
made
good thing.
This is our first interview of the day. We're here with Matt from Tax on Chain. Matt, how you going?
I'm doing well, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah?
What a scene. What a vibe.
What a vibe. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
You were just telling us this is your first podcast appearance, so how you feeling?
Yeah. Oh, I'm more excited than I am nervous.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, well, Matt, tell us a bit about Tax on Chain, what you guys are doing at Australian CryptoCon and what you got going on.
Yeah. We're just floating around at Oz CryptoCon. We're taking everything in, just doing as much networking as we can, and enjoying the vibes just generally.
Yep.
Tax on Chain is like most other tax accountants and accountants out there that prepare tax returns and financial statements for your mum and dad tax returns and small businesses, people that are investing passively more broadly. But we have this, we've decided to delve into the specialty of helping people with their crypto activity.
Yeah, nice.
We've noticed that it's a large niche that is yet to be untapped. We're noticing a lot of people just don't understand tax.
Yep.
At the best of times, and then you throw something like crypto into the mix, and it's
a good little recipe, isn't it?
It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much what we're servicing. So yeah, we do pretty much exactly everything else that you would expect a run-of-the-mill traditional accountant or tax agent to do. We just know a bit more of the Web3 lingo, and we can help people be a bit more proactive with their tax affairs in crypto.
Yeah, nice.
And that's the biggest value proposition that we offer.
What's the biggest hurdle you usually see from people trying to do their own tax when it comes to crypto?
I would say understanding their activity.
Yeah, okay.
I think most people will do something because they've done it on a whim.
Yep.
They won't give
Just aped into something.
They won't think of the tax implications.
Yep.
If you know, the first thing that you need to know when it comes to crypto is just know that it's probably taxable.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you know what that's going to do so that you can be proactive with managing your tax affairs. That's the biggest hurdle, I would say. And then
nice.
Knowing that, managing that is probably more important than your entries and exits for any short-term trades.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm not sure if you're allowed to answer this, but I'm curious to know, you view portfolios and you understand, profit and loss. I'm curious to know, what portfolios have performed the best this year? Are they ones that have stuck to the Bitcoin and ETH? Are they diversified, the shit coins? Tell me about it.
We have quite a breadth of different stories that clients have come to us with. We've had some people that have done really well with trading NFTs, even in the bear market. We've had some people that got in really early to the base blockchain. They traded the bald token for
bald. Yeah,
they got in early enough and they made one of our clients made $1 million.
Holy moly!
Just
must be nice.
2 weeks made $1 million.
Yeah,
from a $10,000 investment. So there's things like that, but I mean, your more passive investors, definitely the ones that have held on to Bitcoin and ETH, the ones that cashed out and maybe traded into stables, they're the ones that probably perform the best. Not financial advice. Don't take that as
never
as a investment strategy going forward. But I would say conversely, the ones that have performed the worst are the ones that trusted some of these exchanges or centralized platforms that blew up in the last bear market.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
even the ones that did the right things, sold into stable coins and put it on a centralized platform just to earn some passive income, and then they still ended up getting blown up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt, Oh, you go.
Sorry, no, mate, you
I
go.
was just gonna say, like, Matt, I know, like, you on a personal level, like, you're very much into the thick of things. What themes are you sort of looking forward to for the next market cycle? Like, is there anything got your eye on?
Yeah.
Not specifically projects, but just general flavors and what's happening.
Most of us in the Tax on Chain office are right into the Ethereum space.
Yep.
Not to bag out any other blockchains. I just find there's a lot of interesting things that I've found in Ethereum. So the layer 2 thesis seems to be taking full effect at the moment.
Yep.
I'm really interested to see what happens in that space. Even NFTs, I think they will start to see a bit more product market fit. People will start to develop things that we haven't even seen yet, or might be in the early.
So that's an interesting one, because like we've said on a couple of podcasts recently, like we feel like this might be the cycle we see some use cases outside of JPEGs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you expecting, or what are you thinking is going to be the next? I don't know. What do you sort of see developing in that space? I guess.
I think a lot more utility being baked into some of these NFTs, or even just letting people, like, having some kind of value attributed to it in the real world as well.
Yeah.
I'm liking a lot of these projects that sort of were early and have continued to iterate. Disclosure, I'll shill my bags, but I own a Pudgy Penguin, and I love what Luca and the team that he's built.
They're in Walmart's now, aren't they? Like they're selling the toys in Walmart.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that. I like the idea of being able to license intellectual property.
It's pretty big, yeah.
Make income out of that as well. Like that is incredible. But in saying that, I mean, we were talking off the mic as well about POAPs. I like some of these non-financial use cases that are coming about at the moment. The ability to just network and bookmark your life by scanning an NFT. You can. It's almost like photo books of the old days. You've taken a picture and you've said, "Oh, I remember that time. I remember what we did on that day." That's really cool.
So a POAP is, to my understanding, because I only found out about them this week, is essentially proof of attendance, right?
Yeah,
proof of attendance protocol.
Yeah, that's what the abbreviation is.
Yeah.
And it isn't at its core an NFT.
Yeah.
It is something that has been refined so much that it's like that 2-click, that 2-tap user experience. So they've made it so easy to use, and like the fact that you don't even have to have a wallet address on your phone at the time. You can claim your email address.
You literally just tap it on like a board or something. My phone's too shit to do it. I've got to. My phone's too old. But
you've dropped it too many times.
Yeah,
we've all seen your phone.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Shattered to pieces.
But I saw other people just tapping in and collecting their Pope. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and even shout out to Labris as well. They're doing an NFT treasure hunt.
Oh, wow. I haven't even seen that yet. There you go.
Yeah, I was talking to them before I came on here, and I said to them, "Oh, this is really cool." And apparently they're doing something similar to that in Brisbane.
Yep.
They're setting up a little treasure hunt for people to sort of walk around and collect these clues to sort of end up with a prize of an NFT. It might be worth something one day, it might not, but to me, it's just good fun.
That's cool.
Passing the time, something to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Well, listen, Matt, thanks so much for joining us on the couch, telling us a bit about the tax game at the moment and the popes and stuff. It's all very exciting. So I guess we'll catch you around the convention.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again for having me.
Anytime.
Cheers.
Done.